Hi guys, Joseph here. Today we're doing another Joseph car video, and today we are doing another video on my 2003 Saab 95 Aero. And today we're going to be replacing the door pull handles because the beige ones are rotting, so I'm going to put some black handles in. And also guys, recently I had an accident in this Saab. Well, I was at a set of traffic lights, pulled away, and on the inside was a Volvo S80, and about a few yards up the road, a few hundred yards up the road, the left lane merged into the right hand lane. This Volvo continued running up along the inside. He's then mounted the curb and he smacked straight into the front passenger door of the Saab. So yeah guys, that's all of that, but it's not done too much damage to the car. Yeah, I've got a door for it to put on at some point. But anyway guys, let's get over to the car right now. Right guys, to do this door handle, which we got here, obviously yes, we're going to have to take the door panel off. I'll be showing you how to do the front and the rear. I'll start off with the rear. There's some other things that are not so good with this 95. Well, not too long ago, we had got hit in the side by a 2008 Volvo S80 D5. A Volvo S80 literally has hit us in the side, which means yes, this door will need replacing. So we're going to need a door. I have already got one from the scrapyard, which I will be putting on soon. Not sure when yet. But anyway, that's the update on that. But anyway, it's not going to affect us doing these door handles today. So, obviously, this ain't actually a bad one. But yeah, everyone knows with these beige handles, they go slightly like the one at the front has. Right? These peel off. See, look, it's going a bit there. Hopefully you can see, look, it's all wearing off. And the other one was physically falling, what you could see the inside on the one that was on that side. But the upgrade is you can change up for grey handles. I'll throw that on the front seat for a minute. I have already done the offside to have a couple of practice runs at it. This is the near side, offside, sorry, the other side. This is the handle we're stuck on. Probably done a lot more miles than what this car has, because this car has only done 79,000 miles on this. And there's the front one. Not too bad, considering what I had. A lot more presentable. Slightly dirty, but that's a lot better than having one that's falling to pieces. At least this one's all in one piece. So anyway, getting all that out of the way, let's get started and let's start taking this door panel apart. All I'm using to get these off is a pick. I already got sitting on my seat. Be careful of the perforated leather. However, don't let a pick get in that, so be a bit careful. Anyway, we'll start by getting this off, that trim piece right there. These screw caps, we won't be reusing these. Got grey ones, doesn't matter so much where that's gone. I will pick it up. Put everything on the seat. Same for the bottom. There's a little hole. Hopefully you can see. There's a little hole which we will. And behind here, we'll both reveal 3 T30 Torx screws, which I've got on a T30 screwdriver right over there. I've just done that side. So let's undo that. that is too tight. That was too tight. Whoever's tightened that up in the assembly line, because I don't think this door panel's actually ever been off this car before. And now, always pull the handle off there, because that comes off, because that attaches right on the lugs on there. So this, if you hooks on itself, the way you put it on is you shut it, this hooks around that cable, it clips on, and that's used to pull it off. So to get it off, you angle it, it literally hooks in there, guys. So in that section is where that cable sits, in that section. And now there is another 2 Torx 30 screw pieces here. Get the bottom one out. They're all Torx 30 on this car. Anyway, let's pull this ashtray out. I'm just going to get you mounted on the tripod here, guys. Right, guys. One thing don't forget is take the top plastic trim off. So anyway, you can sort of prise it around. Be careful not to break it. It is only minor plastic. It is only not very thick plastic. You don't break it. There you go. Be careful not to break it. Don't break it. Yeah, so be careful as you get around this section. It all just pulls. And when you get to the end, it just hooks itself out. And that's the trim removed. So now, so anyway guys, they sort of stay in their place. It ain't just rotating itself out. But anyway, what you do, guys, you sort of give a tug around the door. It'll sort of all now, guys, I'm going to roll the window down. Right, guys, I've actually started my engine, guys, just to keep this battery charged while I'm working. Obviously, to prise up on the door, give it a good prise. You sort of prise up on it on the weather stripping. Takes a bit of prying up, so I'm going to try and give you my best. I might have to just sort of tilt you at the way here, since it is pain to get off. Try and keep the shot as best I can. Yeah, so I'm just being careful not to break it. Yeah, so it just takes a lot of prising up. You have to be careful. Now once we start, it'll all prise off together now. Just be careful not to break it, guys. Ah. I'm gonna pause here. Right guys, just had to go off and shut my window before I come back here. So now we're gonna lift off the door panel. It's not much holding it in at the back. The only thing is one for the windows. That pulls that window. And guys, this one is interesting. It's got a puddle light. As for the puddle light, but anyway guys, this controls your puddle light, but for some reason it hasn't actually got any to power up on this car, guys, which irritates me because I like everything to work. Why fit puddle lights at the bottom if you're not going to power them up? That's for manufacturers here. Why put them there if you're not powering them? Irritates me. The older 9.5s that used to have puddle lights at the rear, and I would like to see if we get these ones working one day, guys. That's another project for this car. But anyway guys, we're going to pause here. And guys, if you need to operate your rear window without the door panel, you are going to need this switch, because that connects the front switches as well. To get that out, there's two tabs there each side, and you push your rear switch through. And then you just pull it through. You will need that to control your windows, whether you're using your front switch or rear switch. You need this plugged into the loom for it to work. There you go. Right guys, to start getting we're on the back of the door card now. I've actually brought this up to my bedroom, right behind. These two are for the door handle. And I'm actually sitting in my bedroom doing this job. So anyway guys, to get started, you need to get these locking tabs off. It's possible to get them off without breaking, because with these not removed you will not get the handle off. So to get it off, I use this tool. You are going to make some mark and a pick. Biggles probably asked, you normally use this pick. And you can get in these gaps. Yes, you will slip a lot. And as for a better help, you're supposed to get these off of that brake. I have got spares of these from the scrapyard. I broke one at the scrapyard. Yeah, see, you're trying to lift up as you undo it. You're gonna keep latching on you. It's tedious and time consuming. If you're not a very patient person, this ain't a job for you. Camera battery just died there. Here you go, guys. That's how that comes off. And this felt will come off with it. And not easy to get off, guys. Now, I'm going to have to flip the door around, guys. Right, guys, and you literally just repeat on this one. Actual fact, I'm getting a little low on memory, so I will have to pause. Right, guys, I've got the second retaining spring off. This one did get slightly bent, but I think with a pair of pliers, that'll bend back into shape. Some people really lose their patience and just cut them off. Really, I don't actually think these do much, to be honest. Just place them up there on my bedside table. And now, simply, once that is done, this is my works room, simply put the handle, will just lay this up right on my bed, it simply will pull right through. There you go, guys, there comes the handle. Now, since I've got loads on my other bed, let's just match that up. It's that one. This is the driver's one. Look at the state of that. That was terrible. Just look, it just breaks apart in my hand. Just feel it. Look. Just feel how mullered that is. And compare that to the black. So this is a way better one to have. So simply put, that will push right back in. Now, this is actually the easiest bet to reattach that. Simply again, turn it upside down. It will. And now, to reattach, it's simple. So what you do, as difficult as that was, it took me 30 minutes to get each one off. So it takes me an hour per door. So 4 hours would be to do. So to get this on, simply what you do is you just. So right, it might be take two hands here because I've got to push up on the handle behind. Got to push up on the handle behind as I push down on it. That's it. Same for the bottom. You know the bottom one is bent. I think it was probably will lock. Actually, yeah, that will need a slight bend back. Really, yeah. That will should push back on. Not so sure if it will, though, considering I have bent it. No, as you say, it don't look like this one's had it. Well, that one is really bent. Luckily, I did get a few of those in the scrapyard. Looks like that one did break. I bet. Right, guys. So now I got another one because that one was really bent. So with my other one, so when I actually get it on, right, guys, I've got this on my knee, so all it takes is a good push down. And now, guys, we are officially done. There you go, guys. Don't know how we wired this up to get this puddle light at the bottom working. I think that'd be something I'm going to try and figure out, how to get this wired up. Because it seems a waste to put a light in here. There's a physical bulb up there. It seems a waste to put it there and not wire it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look into how and wire this thing up to get this working. So anyway, guys, this is now ready to refit to the car. So now I'm going to pause here. Right guys, now we're going to fit this door card back to the car. The first thing we got to do, guys, is obviously disconnect this window switch I left on the loom and just place that back in the door card, which I got sitting over here. So simply to reinstall, it's really easy. It just simply pushes into play. There you go, simple as that. And now the simple so now guys, hopefully you can see alright. But first, this connects to the window switch, and then this wire connects to the puddle lamp. And now guys, we simply push this back onto the ledge. We don't need to open the window, and guide the lock rod in. So now guys, we just sort of push back, and it simply just pushes down. And you sort of guide the pins in. So sort of around the side, you'll sort of guide the white pins, and it simply just pushes on. It's simple. Right guys, just going to fit the door handle, make sure that it's shut like that, and that will just push straight on. Make sure that it's in a shut position. There you go. So yeah, so simply what you're trying to do is get it to latch in there. And once it's on, and now what you need is the T30 screwdriver to fit all the screws in. Okay. Right. Right guys, now we're just going to put in this T30 torque screw. It only needs to be snug. These do not need to be tight at all, these screws. Just like pinch, and that is all you need. You do not need to really wrench on it. So just snug, that's all you need. Just till it's snug. And you're going to guess what I'm going to say again? Yep, till it's snug at the bottom. And there you go guys, that is simply it. And now what we'll do is get the ashtray. Actually, I've never used it in this car. It is meant to be an ashtray. Anything in it, I just cut the pieces. Yep, and then simply you just hop that in. There you go, you just push that in. I'm just going to go and get the caps for that. So here are our trim clips. The fatter one goes in at the bottom, and the slimmer one goes in at the top. And guys, the last to go on is this. It sort of goes in like that, and you start to clip in. So sort of around here you'll start flipping it in. So it's popped out. There you go. And officially it is complete. So 3 black candles in, 1 more to go guys. So now I'm going to pause here. Right guys, so take the front door panel off. We're going to start by removing the door handle. You just, a little hole there's a little screw cap. And it's just a T30 screw. And now there's 2 more Torx 30 screws down here. That's the top one. That's the bottom screw cap down there. I'm trying to mark your handle. Don't matter in my ones. I'm replacing it. There's 1 Torx 30 screw. My screwdriver isn't. Oh, it is magnetic. 1 more Torx 30 screw down there. And I can feel the head. There you go. Go. Now, before you can take the door panel off, at the top there's a surround trim. You sort of start at the top in a way. There you go. And 1 down the side. There you go. And there you go. Off comes the trim. Don't forget to pull the handle off. And that's the sponge effect. Surround, unclip it. Right guys, So now I'm just going to lift up the door panel. Yeah, to make life a little easier, I'm actually going to do so now, guys, the door panel will simply lift off, and then there's one. And then there's at the side there is one simple electrical connect. Here you go. I've pulled it there because I know that bowl's going to be super hot. Anyway, guys, let's take this upstairs. Right, guys, I've just got the door panel on my bed again, and it's the same sort of procedure as the rear door. You just pry those tabs up. So, same as what you do at the front. You sort of just start to prise it. Right, guys, here is a quick method of taking these speed clips off. Only do this if you have spares, which is this. I've lost my patience with it. There you go. There you go. There's a quicker way of getting these off. It's to break them off. This is what I do if I'm losing my... I've lost my patience. That's another way you can get these off, is by breaking them off. And then, well, I broke this one. It does sort of looks in one piece, but if you look, I've actually broke it. Only do it if you've got spares. You probably could, if you really wanted, you probably could glue it. I took 4 spares at the scrapyard, so only because my patience is worn a bit thin. Then once you've undone that, the handle will simply pull off. Good tug out, and then simply you get your grey handle. Simply the grey handle goes right back in place. Only do this if you've got spares, which I have. Yeah, there you go, guys. Right, guys, and then simply with your other retaining clip, it simply pushes right on. Yep, they're the same size. That's it. There you go. So once you simply push Down on that. Repeat on the other corner. What I'm going to have to do is rotate this on my knees on the handles I push down. And then simply you repeat on the front. There you go, guys, and that's that done. Right, guys, to start with putting this door panel on, you might want to start by popping the light at the bottom. Get that out of the way, because the reason we're pulling it out is for connecting all the door back into place. You actually want to so with that one wire, guys, what you want to do is put it through the hole at the bottom before you refit the door panel. So what you want to do is guide the lock rod in, and as you do that, push up against the window as you push down on the door. Then your door is refitted. Surround clip is a bit loose, but it will stay. It will hold the door. So yeah, once you've got that in, this is only going to be mounted temporarily. I'm taking this back off later. This door will need replacing when things are more sorted. Now you've got the door on, what you can do with the little wire at the bottom is connect up the puddle lamp. And then you simply pop it in the door. There you go, guys. Right, guys, final trim to go on, top piece, so guide that in at the bottom. Then yeah, you might want to pry it up on the trimmer, since that trim is a little loose in there. So we're just going to sort of fix that in at the top, guys. So round at the bottom, actually yes, you want to pry off and slot that in. There you go, sort of push it in place. So at the top, and then the same, so you follow it at the front, you sort of slot it in there. Then, after you pop that in, so yeah guys, remember to get the cable to latch in on that, sort of push it straight. There you go. There you go. Grab a T30 screw and screw it in simply. And then simply don't drop it. Follow the shape of the door. Oh yeah. So it loops up like that. There you go. And then we put in the other two Torx 30 screws in the door itself. There you go. It's the final Torx 30 screw in. And there you go guys. I'm just gonna go and grab my two caps. So now guys, with these screw caps, simply, yes, you just simply you will simply just push those in. No, that looks at the bottom. And simply with that one, there you go guys, finally done. Four done, rear's done, other side done, all completed guys. So now I'm gonna pause here. Right guys, those handles are looking lovely. One thing you don't see with many of these 9.5s, look at that odometer. I'll light it up for you a bit. Just look at it. 79,290 miles. How many of these cars do you see with less than 100,000 miles? I don't see many of these. I think the lowest I found one was about 89,000. I think the lowest I've recently found one of these with 10,000 more than this. Most are about 120 to 150,000 miles. So this is really low mileage. So I think the only thing really left with this car for now is obviously to sort that door out over there where it's been hit by that S80. Actually, it has actually lifted that window ledge up more on that side. It has lifted it up. Yeah, because obviously this side it sits lower than it does that side, so the impact has pushed the ledge up on the door. It's literally bent up. I don't know if you can see it. It's literally bent up. You might be able to see. I don't know how well you can see. I'll try and show my torch on my phone for you guys, so you can see. 8:28 at night. Because obviously, if you look, see how high that ledge is, and if you come and look at this ledge, it sits a lot lower than it does than that ledge. So you can sort of see the impact there, the damage from the impact. But really, it's not bad. 79,000. I don't think you can find. And an interesting feature I have found with this car, not sure how many people actually know this one. I only, obviously from my hidden feature video, I only recently found this feature and I never knew it at the time I did the video. If I shut off, with the little trip reset button, if you press it, it gets the mileage up for you. I only recently learnt that one. Stays up for a few seconds. See, look, keys out the ignition and the mileage is up. It shows that it's done 79,000. Obviously now it's gone out. Who gets excited about this? Look. So look guys, if you press that trip button, it gets the mileage up. Who would have thought? 79,290 miles. Can I actually reset the trip miles here? Oh yeah, I can. That's interesting. And there you go guys, that is that. And now I'm gonna pause and go off and end off this video. Right guys, we're gonna end off this video, and the pull handles are looking really good, and obviously the Saab has only now done 79,000, as you just saw in that. And just been thinking guys, you don't see many Saab 9.5 Aeros with only 79,000 miles. They're all well over 100,000. So getting one of these with only 79,000 is not very often. For this car's, the handles are looking really good in it, better than what the rotted beige ones did. Obviously, yes, it's meant to have beige handles. Yeah, that's right, it's meant to have beige, but I could not find any decent beige handles. That's why I went with the black. Actually grey, which sort of matches the dash, so it doesn't look out of place. But anyway guys, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, as that helps YouTube recommend my content. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content like this. Share this video with your family and your friends, and have a nice day.